Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
And we're Two Sisters Southern Cooking. We are making homemade chicken and noodles. So come with me to the stove and we'll show you how we do it. Hey y'all, we are making chicken and noodles. I have a whole chicken here. I'm going to cover this a little bit with more water. You want to just cover it just above the chicken. And I put in what water I thought, and then I figured I'd top it off. Making sure it wasn't floating. And your amount of water you put in there, it's probably going to vary from
Chicken to chicken.
Because of the height.
Yeah.
Look, we got
air pocket. Yeah.
That's funny. Okay. Alright, so, and this is going to cook for 1 to 2 hours, depending on your stove, I would assume. I'm putting in 4 stalks cut in half of celery, 1 medium to large onion cut in half, and then
Carrots from our garden.
Carrots. And I'm going to salt and pepper to taste. We probably will have to adjust the salt and pepper after it gets going, but I'm just going to sprinkle in a little bit of pepper and salt at the beginning. And I just dumped a little bit in my palm of my hand.
So we're going to cook this at medium to high, right between.
Yeah, and we are going to have to probably watch this a little bit because the level of the water is pretty high because of the size of the chicken. But you're going to cook it uncovered.
Right. You know what? We have a trick to that, don't we? You put a wooden stick over top of it and it will not boil over top of it. So that's a good point to point out.
All right. Well, I'm going to use that wooden stick right now to make sure all these veggies are under the water.
Okay.
Okay, and then just lay your spoon over, and it should not
boil over. All right, we'll be back. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you what happens when you take this off. It starts to boil over top, so it starts to get bigger. So if you put the wood stick over it, it won't boil over. So that's just a little trick for your little cooking knowledge here. Alright guys, we're going to continue to cook this medium high, and we will show you what it looks like when we're ready to mix it with our noodles. We got to strain out our juice and everything, get rid of all of our stock veggies, and then we'll make the noodles and then put that in there. We got to shred our chicken too. Alright guys.
Okay, we are moving on to our next step with the chicken and noodles. This cooked for about 2.5 hours on medium high. The chicken is falling off the bone, as you can tell. I can't even pick it out in a whole, so I'm having to just take it piece by piece. Have to do what you gotta do.
Oh,
it definitely is falling off the bone.
Yeah, it's definitely done. And then we're gonna strain the veggies.
Broth.
Yeah. Then we're gonna put it all back together.
There we go again. I'm just making a mess here.
Well, Elsie, I think the cats
done.
and the dogs are going to be circling around to get a piece of some good chicken.
And we're going to have to debone all this meat.
We'll do that off camera.
Yeah. Yeah, that gets messy.
It does. You don't want to see that. Just one last little piece there.
Okay. Okay. So that's done. Now I'm just gonna pour.
Do you want me to hold it? Because I know it's
Yeah, it is heavy.
All right.
Very heavy.
All right, so we're gonna do this nice and slow.
These vegetables are delicious to eat. I think maybe we'll shred them up and put them back in where they're not so big and chunky, and leave them in there because they're good.
They sure are.
That's good.
And the carrots came from our garden. We're so happy. All right, guys. We will show you our next step, which is noodles, and then we're going to marry everything together and make it all delicious, y'all. We'll be back.
All right. I just put half of a 12-ounce package of wide noodles in here. We're going to cook them for 3 to 5 minutes and then we're ready to serve. I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
And we're Two Sisters Southern Cooking.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.